What could drive 9 experienced hikers to flee their tent in the dead of winter, half-dressed, into subzero temperatures, only to meet a brutal and baffling end? This is the heart of the Dyatlov Pass Incident, one of the most perplexing mysteries to ever come out of the Soviet Union. For over 60 years, the fate of these 9 mountaineers has haunted investigators and captured the world's imagination. In January 1959, a group of skilled Soviet hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out on a difficult expedition in the Ural Mountains. They were all young, fit, and experienced in winter conditions. Their destination was Otorten Mountain, but they would never make it. Their journey ended tragically on the slopes of another peak, a place the local Mansi people call Kholat Syakhl, or Dead Mountain. When the search party finally found their camp weeks later, the scene was bizarre. Their tent was sliced open from the inside. Their belongings, including warm clothes and shoes, were left behind. The hikers' bodies were found scattered across the snowy landscape, some up to 1.5 kilometers away from the tent. The initial Soviet investigation was cryptic, concluding only that they died from a compelling natural force. This vague explanation only fueled decades of wild speculation. Was it a secret military weapon test? An encounter with something not of this world? Or something even stranger? For a long time, these questions seemed unanswerable. But in recent years, science and technology have started to peel back the layers of this cold case. In 2019, Russian authorities officially reopened the investigation. This wasn't just about looking at old files. It was about applying modern forensic techniques, advanced computer simulations, and detailed topographical analysis to the evidence. The new official conclusion, announced in 2020, pointed to a much more terrestrial, yet no less terrifying, explanation: an avalanche. Now, you might be thinking, an avalanche? Wouldn't experienced hikers have known better? That's what makes this so complex. The theory isn't about a massive, thundering wall of snow. Instead, it suggests a slab avalanche, a smaller, delayed slide that could have happened hours after they cut into the snowpack to set up their tent. Imagine this. You're asleep in your tent on a steep, snowy slope. Suddenly, a heavy block of snow presses down, pinning you and creating a sense of being crushed. Panic sets in. You can't get to the entrance. The only way out is to cut through the fabric of the tent. Once outside, you're hit by a blast of Arctic air. It's pitch black, a blizzard is raging, and the temperature has plummeted to a bone-chilling -25°C. In that chaos and fear, you run for what you think is safety, away from the immediate danger of being buried alive. This is where the grim reality of human survival in extreme conditions takes over. This is the deadly environmental challenge the Dyatlov group faced. Their greatest enemy was no longer the snowslide, but the cold itself. One of the most unsettling details of the case is that some of the hikers were found partially undressed. This seems to defy all logic. Why would anyone remove clothing in freezing temperatures? This is likely due to a horrifying phenomenon known as paradoxical undressing. It's a symptom of severe hypothermia. As a person freezes, their brain becomes so impaired that it sends confused signals. They might suddenly feel intensely hot, causing them to irrationally strip off their clothes, hastening their own demise. As their body temperatures dropped, their cognitive function would have deteriorated. Disorientation, confusion, and impaired judgment would have made it impossible to think clearly, find their way back to the tent, or even seek proper shelter. Their actions weren't logical. They were the desperate, instinctual reactions of freezing, terrified people. In 2021, a study by Swiss researchers added powerful support to this avalanche theory. Using sophisticated computer models, the same kind used in animations like the movie Frozen, they simulated the exact conditions on the slope that night. Their findings confirmed that a small slab avalanche was not only possible, but probable, providing a scientific backbone to the official conclusion. The slope's angle, the snowpack's condition, and the hikers' own actions in setting up camp created a perfect storm for disaster. But what about the other theories? For decades, people have pointed to strange injuries, alleged radiation traces on clothing, and rumors of secret Soviet weapons testing in the area. Some have even suggested infrasound low-frequency sound waves that can induce panic as a possible cause. Modern investigations have systematically addressed many of these claims. For example, the severe internal injuries found on some of the hikers are consistent with the crushing force of an avalanche, and the traces of radiation. They were found to be minimal and could be explained by natural sources or even from the hikers' work in labs back home. Technology has played a huge role here. High-resolution, 3D simulations, and drone imagery of the terrain have allowed researchers to test these hypotheses with unprecedented accuracy, consistently pointing back to the avalanche as the most plausible trigger. The 9th hiker, Yuri Yudin, survived only because he fell ill early in the trip and had to turn back. His life was forever marked by the loss of his friends and the unanswered questions surrounding their deaths. The story has become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring books, documentaries, and even a TV series called Dead Mountain. So, have we finally solved the Dyatlov Pass incident? The avalanche theory provides a rational, scientifically supported sequence of events. A small snowslide triggered a panicked escape from the tent. This led to a desperate but ultimately futile struggle for survival against hypothermia in the brutal cold of the Ural Mountains. The truth might be less sensational than aliens or secret weapons, but it asks a powerful and tragic reminder of the unforgiving power of nature and the fragility of human life in the face of it. While the official explanation is an avalanche, the mystery continues to fascinate people around the globe. Some enthusiasts still believe that not all the pieces of the puzzle fit perfectly. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains a testament to our enduring curiosity and the drive to understand the unexplained. What do you think? Does the avalanche theory fully explain what happened on that fateful night, or do crucial questions still remain unanswered? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring more of history's most compelling unsolved mysteries, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next investigation. Thanks for watching.